Hey guys, AJ here, back on another one for you. So I talk a lot about how broke these modern 304s are, right? Because we all know that they have credit card debt, student loan debt, you know what I'm saying? High interest car loans, you know what I mean? Bastard kids out of wedlock, clown world, right? And it's funny because the wokey wokes will say, "Oh well, women are outdoing men in everything, and men are trash and da da da." But in the same breath, they'll talk about this mythical wage gap, clown world, right? Well, either way, guys, these 304s are broke. You know what I mean? And guys, don't ever date a woman who has tons and tons of debt. As here we have an article with 3 women in the UK that are broke as a joke. Okay? So we're going to get into this, but before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, because it really helps keep this channel going. Check out my second channel linked in the description. And guys, check out the playlist link at the end. Guys, all these chicks are trying to live, they're trying to buy Birkin bags on a Burger King budget. Look at that. Guys, this is it. In the UK, these chicks are broke, right? I thought that they have like free healthcare and free college, right? I know the UK costs a lot to live, but like student loans is one of the reasons why these knucklehead 304s in America are broke. So how is this a thing over there? Oh wait, there are 304s. Okay, so drowning in red. 3 women open up with the reality of life while drowning in debt. From boyfriend ultimatums to splashing out 150 pounds on nights out. So when it comes to money, it seems that women are the worst at keeping in the black. You don't say. In fact, a worrying 16% of us have no idea how in the red we are, while the average woman owes 1,800 pounds, excluding mortgages, and 1 in 3 working households rely on overdrafts just to get by. Now, I wonder how that coincides with the single motherhood rate in England. Okay. Figures show the average student leaving university has 57,000 pounds in debt. I guess school isn't free in England. Huh. I guess it was Scandinavia, right? Either way, 57,000 pounds, that's more than American students. Because American students have like 53,000 average. But why are so many of us drowning in debt? So according to Sean and James of moneymarket.com, we're just not realistic about our spending. Okay, so let's just get into the first case here. Okay, here's how 3 women reveal how it happened to them. Look at this chick right here, guys. Yo, this lip ring, the red hair. Talk about red flags, right, guys? Look at that. Okay, she has 18,000 pounds in debt. Lucy Hirdy lives in North London and works as an account director. She says, "I first got into debt at 13 when I ran up $100 phone bill that my dad made me promise to pay back. Since then, I don't remember a time that I didn't owe money." Clown world. By 20, I was 500 pounds in the red after crashing my car a couple of times and having to pay for repairs. Plus, I owed 1,000 pounds on my mobile phone bill. I racked up 2,000 pounds on store cards. I had 2 jobs at the time. I worked for this forklift place and as a bar manager, so I paid off bits of debt. Look at this. So when I was 21, I went to work on a cruise ship for a year, earning up to 800 pounds a week with no bills. I managed to pay off all my debt. But of course, that didn't last long. Of course not. Look at that. The following year, guys, I began studying media and communications at Birmingham City University. Guys, she was studying media and communications. Look at that. So even in the UK, chicks are majoring in moronic degrees. Okay, she said, "I graduated in 2012 with student loan debt of 13,000 pounds, but I managed to get a job at a PR place on an $18,000 pound a year salary." What? You can make that working at McDonald's. By the last year, I'd been promoted and was earning around 2,000 pounds a month. Look at that. Look at that. She said, I got my student debt down to $8,000, but thanks to rent, bills, and a hectic social calendar that saw her spend $600 a month, I racked up 3,000 pounds on my credit card. I know that if I cut back for a few months, I could pay it off, but I wasn't prepared to give up my social life. There it is. There it is, man. Look at this. And then look, guys, she was behind on her debt. Look at this. In July 2016, I took an unpaid sabbatical for 3 months to travel around North and South America, which added to my debts. Guys, can you think of a dumber thing to be in debt and take 3 months off and then backpack around North and South America on credit cards? It sounds mad, as I was already in the red, but I knew I had to spread my wings before I settled down. Look at that. Since then, my debt has reached an all-time high. Even though I only earn 2,500 pounds a month, I owe 8,000 pounds on my student loan, 4,000 pounds on my credit card, 2,000 pounds on my overdraft, and 4,000 pounds to my dad, who used to sub me money for essentials. Guys, look at that. Of course, she's living off her dad. Look at that. I do put aside 1,000 pounds out of my salary each month to pay off debts, but I still can't stop myself from splashing out on nice dinners or 150-pound nights out in London twice a week. Look at that. I love buying a Prosecco for everyone on Fridays, but my friends know that I'm in debt and they're all in this similar boat. And these are these people, guys, that want to say they want to chalk this up to some type of discrimination or patriarchy. Guys, anyone that believes that it's men's fault that this knucklehead is in this position, I got something for you.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Clown world. She said, I could cut back on my luxuries like my 100-pound a month gym membership. Guys, she makes $2,000. I mean, $2,500 a month, and that's $100 a month gym membership. And she says she goes on vacation 3 times a year. Now, this is Knucklehead McGee number 2 here. She's 8,000 pounds in the red. Career Izzy Jones. Okay, so she was married and got divorced, right? And let's just look at this case right here. Okay, so it says, from the age of 16, I've been financially independent after moving into my own flat. What didn't occur to me then was to start saving. I was living within my means, but my ex saddled me with debt. When we split in June 2012, I realized he spent huge amounts of money on my card over 6 months without telling me, sending me 2,500 pounds into the debt. Yo, guys, her ex.
City boy, city boy.
Right there, dude, right there. Look at that. She said, I should have been more vigilant, but this was an old account. I barely used it. I've never been in debt. I was terrified. She said, I was also 3 months pregnant with this baby, so this chick is broke and she's a single mom. Clown world. Look at that. So she went back to work after having her baby, only making $500 a month. Guys, this chick and the previous chick, they make less than minimum wage. Look at that. Endless nappies, food shops racked up my debt. So to make matters worse, I felt down to splurge on toys for my daughter. I went back to work full time. Okay. A couple months later, Luke, her new boyfriend, started renting a 3-bedroom house. Okay. Her boyfriend knew that sometimes They struggled to pay the bills, but I managed to keep my growing debt secret from him until February of this year. So she was lying to her new boyfriend about the rent. Okay, so he found out. So he says he was so shocked that he gave him an ultimatum: get help with your spending or we split up. I rang the debt service that helped me get an individual voluntary agreement with insolvency program. So look at that. Look, she and her boyfriend work full time and have a combined salary of 3,700 pounds. Guys, what do these people do for a living? Seriously? Look at that. She says, I can't retrain for higher jobs because I don't have the money. And money is a constant source of anxiety. This chick says she's 7,000 pounds in the red. She's a singer. She was forced to give up her flat and move in with students at the age of 40. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. 10 years ago, I was a self-employed music promoter earning 1,800 pounds a month, and business was great. Guys, if you have any job where you're only earning 1,800 pounds a month, something's wrong. Unless you're in high school. You know what I'm saying? 1,800 pounds a month. So she's 48 now. So she was 38, earning 1,800 pounds a month. I rented a stylish flat in London and went out to dinner a couple times. Guys, if I only made 1,800 pounds a month, I'd have a roommate and I'd be eating top ramen, right? Look at that. Now I'm in my 40s, 7,000 pounds in debt, and living in my cousin's spare room. Before I hit 40, I'd never been in debt. But in 2008, I decided to take out a 10,000 pound loan to expand my music promotion business. You were making 1,800 pounds a month, you moron! I paid off 170 pounds a month, which I could easily afford. Just 2 years later, work had dried up and I was left with no income. I tried to pay the bills with admin temping work, but nothing lasted long. In the end, I had no choice but to give up my apartment, all the luxuries I used to enjoy. After sofa surfing for weeks, I rented a room with 4 students for 200 pounds a month. My housemates were lovely, but it was humiliating and heartbreaking having to start all over again. Look at that. Look at that. I just turned 40. I felt like I'd gone right back to square one. Plus, I'd fallen behind on my loan payments, which meant extra fees, causing me even more stress as my debt climbed to 9,000 pounds. Then, in 2011, I landed a 200-pound gig as a singer at a party. I'd always loved singing, and it was such a great night. I decided to pursue it as a career. You notice all these chicks don't have real jobs? And this is the difference between men and women. We know, guys, we have to get a job. We have to work as many hours as you can and make as much money as possible. This chick was 40 and decided to think that a 200 gig job was a career choice. Clown world. Look at that. Look at that. Soon, I was getting regular work at weddings and other events and making around 800 pounds a month. Guys, come on. It was nowhere near as much as my previous wage, but it was enough to get by. Guys, 1,800 pounds, what she was making before was not enough. Look at that. Now she's living with her cousin rent-free because she's a bum. My friends, family know about my money troubles, but they're not able to help financially, and I would never ask. My debt repayments are $30 a month, and it's going to take years for me to get to pay them back. I don't have any money to socialize, so I miss nights out with my friends. This woman's almost 50, guys. She's almost 50 years old. I never thought that I'd be in this position at my age. Of course not, guys. Because all these chicks are all strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Clown world. She said, I'm glad that I found a new career, but I can't help to be anxious. You make 800 pounds a month. That is not a career. What is she talking about? Guys, look at let's just get into this here. Case 1, knucklehead. Case 2, knucklehead and single mom. And case 3, old knucklehead. Guys, this is modern women for you. Okay? The most irresponsible, innumerate, right? Delusional people on the planet. And guys, this is going to happen more and more and more. Okay? Guys, make your money, save, invest, live cheap, guys, and you are going to win no matter what. So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, and I'm out of here. Have a good one, guys.